Ooga booga. Hi, Still Savarino here. I have a spooky, scary story to start off October. 14 days late. I have a spooky, scary story. Something that me and my buddy had to deal with in Florida. We went down to Florida recently. We went to Universal Studios. You might have saw the little vlog I posted about it where I was in Universal and bullying the average Floridian resident. Before we step foot into Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria or any surrounding buildings that could possibly give us any spooks and scares in the Orlando resort, we were quite bored the night prior. We had nothing to do. And of course, we were hanging at Austin's aunt's house, who graciously opened her doors for us because it's much better than spending a few $100s on a hotel for the night for some mid. And so we ended up staying there. Unfortunately, she is currently residing in the middle of bumfuck Nowheresville. So we were chilling, nothing to do, and as far as the eye could see, there was a whole bunch of nothing. And so I was like, Austin, let's go on a walk. Where's the nearest 7-Eleven? He puts it into the maps. Oh, it's fine. It's a brisk 40-minute walk away. Beats nothing. So I decided walking was the best idea. So we walk through this very light drizzle, which honestly is kind of refreshing. Dare I say, a light drizzle while on a walk. A light drizzle, period. That shit's better than any air conditioning, ever. A little fan in your face? Nah, buddy. A light drizzle? That's God's air conditioning. Anyways, we go on this little walk, and as I'm walking to the 7-Eleven, we finally made it almost there. I hear this bumping Latino music. I hear someone's playing some good music. I'm like, intriguing. Might want to check that out in a little bit. And I glance over and notice a smoke shop. Cool. Awesome. Maybe I can go in there and window shop a little bit. Maybe they have some wares for my weary self. And so we pass it. We go to the 7-Eleven, grab our snacks, knickknacks, patty whacks, give dog bones, etc. And we're on our way back. And I'm like, all right, Austin, can we stop in the smoke shop? Let's do that. Let's do that little thing. Immediate red flag. As we're walking up to the smoke shop, there are two men in a vocal argument, and I would let you know what the argument was about, but it was all in Spanish, so I can't help you. But clearly, they had something to do with the music going on. It was one big group because and I figure that this is just me being like racially profiling people. I walk in, and this is like there's a group of people in here. So let me lay the building out for you. You walk in, it's like an L. It's like a short part, and then you take a right, and it's like a big long desk that goes the length of the building. And at the very end of this desk, there's three dudes standing around a giant rolling tray, rolling up some of the good kush, some of the funny green plant. So I'm like, okay, cool, interesting, intriguing. You go, girl, type shit, you know? And so then, of course, to my direct right, as we walk in the door, Austin and I look to our right, there's a man standing there, looking at us, doing nothing. Interesting, cool, love a greeter. Real professional place. Didn't know I was at the Mr. Mosby and the Sweet Life on Deck type shit. And so we walk in, and for the third time, I guess I've said that 3 times. I walk in. I'm already in the building, and I walk up, and I'm kind of just roaming around at first because I'm admittedly a little confused, a little razzle-dazzled, flambazzled. I don't really know what's going on. So I'm glancing around, looking at stuff, just doing like what you do when you're in a store and don't want to look awkward, but also don't want to leave yet, but don't want to buy anything. So you're just kind of like, oh, curious. Yeah, there are things in these buildings. And the guy at the front's like, do you want anything? Like, do you need any help? And I'm like, I'm just looking around. Thank you. I'm just perusing. And I glance over at Austin, you know, like we should probably leave. And my weary wears. What the hell words? I can't get words right now. My concerns were confirmed. That one. When the guy at the desk goes up to wave after saying like that's good, and tell me why this man was missing what was it, a ring finger, a middle finger, and a thumb. He had the good pointer and the pinky so he can drink some tea. He and this isn't like a birth defect. This isn't like he was like I'm making fun of someone who was born without the like 3 important fingers on their they still got the pointer and the pinky. I mean, that's pretty important. But like thumb gone. But this was recent. He had bandages. He was actively bandaged with like some like dried blood on it. Now, I don't know if I stumbled across some mafia business. This man just got punished for, I don't know, selling someone a gram for a little not enough money. Sorry, words are difficult. It's only my first language. But this guy's missing part of his hand. And so I glanced at Austin and say, Austin, that guy's missing a part of his hand. We're leaving. I was like, I don't want that to happen to me. I do not need anything to be carrying over in my neck of the woods. So we're gonna hit the road now. Yeah. So I walk out, and as I'm walking, I'm kind of thinking to myself, like, nah, it can't be that bad. It's not as bad as I think it is, right? It could have been a boat rotor, maybe because we're in Florida. I don't know, maybe a firework blew up in his hand or something. And then Austin has the audacity. He has the audacity to look at me and say, this is the type of situation where someone would follow us. Oh, don't worry. I wasn't concerned, but now I am. So we have this 40-minute walk ahead of us, completely unarmed, in the middle of, as I said, bumfuck Nowheresville, open field. Like, you could take a sniper and see me all the way back at her house. And so I'm like, oh, great. Thank you for telling me that, Austin. I feel safe right now. And so now every single time a car, because of course, the two dudes who were arguing out front get into a car as we're leaving and drive off and go the same direction we're going. Luckily, they pass. But they leave, as Austin says, the whole, this is the type of thing where we get murdered. Thanks, buddy. Thanks. Real good moral support, buddy. If you're watching this, Austin, it's fine. I'm not angry. I'm fine. Anyways, we made it back home. Fine. And I got some spooky, scary nerd gummy clusters. Shit was delicioso. I still have some. They're delicioso. And also, I didn't die. But, dude, you've heard the tale of the Florida man. That could have been anything. That could have been literally anything. It could have been a gator that got him. It could have been a man that got him, realistically. So anyway, that's my story. I was scared. Spooky, scary, and skeletons just in time for the Halloween season. Honestly, a good scare is necessary. I would say, honestly, that might have been scarier than anything that happened at the Orlando park the next day, because at least those actors can't touch you. I can have my fingers cut off. That can happen by a random dude in Florida. Anyways, though, that's it for now. I'm going to go play some Fortnite because my friends are waiting for me in a call at this current moment. I can show you, actually. Look, they're sitting here waiting for me. Look at them. They're so patient. Anyways, thank you. Thank you for watching. As always, my name is Still Savarino. I got these cool glowy pumpkin lights and got to figure out a place to put them. Watch this. Wait. And anyways, thank you for watching.